But I've been telling y'all, the brother is a homosexual. And he's fighting it, trying to hide it, and he needed this come clean. Yeah. He'll be good. Y'all remember when I told y'all that deal, when that last video? All of y'all need to apologize in the comment section too. When I told y'all that his deal wasn't, he still had that deal with Rock. And when I talked about it, everybody was like, oh, they already did away with him. And I told y'all, ain't true. You can't just take stuff for. Well, then y'all just see the article a couple of months later where they settled with him. Then they made a deal with him. I be trying to tell y'all something, but I love how y'all go listen to other mother on YouTube and all you YouTube attorneys. But when y'all want to hear stuff, know stuff, get it right. Y'all know what to call. Ball first. You get it first. That's why we ball on.
Meek Mill's not staying silent or soft when it comes to defending.
I was there. They just had Gene Condon was there, and also Herb Vane. And we sat there. We had a ball. We sang a little bit. The three of us. It was really nice. But that's what that picture was all about. There they are, right there. That daggone, that daggone Herb was something else, man.
Who was that?
That's Herb Vane.
Oh, okay.
And Gene Con.
Right.
Oh, I went to see Gene Con at Blues Alley not too long ago. She is, wow. She is she's a terrific entertainer.
Oh, well,
even at her age. Yeah. Beautiful. She knows the business. Trust me.
She sang in Miss Heath, you know.
Oh, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey guys, Greg and I had on this guy, Sidney Bonds, who used to sing with Herb and Van McCoy.
Okay.
You familiar with Sidney Bonds?
No, I don't know.
I heard the name. The male lead singer for Rotary Connection. That's the group that Minnie Riperton started with.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, like Sidney was on here. Matter of fact, Greg, was that our third show we did?
I think it was the third one, yeah.
Yeah, it was the third show. And like, he grew up he was born in West Virginia, but he grew up in D.C., went to Douglas Junior High School. And Herb went to Douglas with him. And they were in several groups with Van. They said they liked Van because Van had the piano.
Oh, yeah. No. You know,
Herb, they're referring to pictures of Herb.
Like Van and
Herb Fane is from here.
They were good buddies.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Both from D.C.
Well, but matter of fact, Sidney talked about all the talent shows they all there.
See, I didn't know anything about Van until I met Van. And then after I heard about all the great things he's done. And I know one song that I didn't know he had wrote was "Giving Up." Giving Up. I didn't know that. I did not know that, man. Yeah. That's one song that did we ever do that song, "Giving Up"?
Giving up.
It's hard to do.
And don't forget Brendan Tabulation.
Oh, they?
Oh, yeah. That's
right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
That was all Van.
They were from D.C.?
They were from
D.C. Van did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh.
Brenda and the Tabulations. Old school 70 woman group. Old school 70 groups. Skip Mahoney and Cousins.
When You're Gone, Brenda and the Tabulations. I hope that sounds better for you. I'm going to play the B-side next.
Okay.
And of course, the presidents, the sound.
Yeah. Well, I know he did. I know he did a new song for Anacostia.
Yeah. Wasn't Anacostia was some of the presidents, right?
Yeah,
so.
I think so. I know. Sinclair.
Yeah.
Robert Sinclair. He sang with the president and Anacostia. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What famous song?
Sinclair, that guy, Sinclair sung at Uncle Bobby funeral. I think his name was Isaac Sinclair. And he sang It's So Hard to Say Goodbye. And yeah, so he sang with the presidents and Anacostia. Let me see if I can bring up something from the presidents. Okay. I tried to look them up before, and it didn't do nothing. I didn't find nothing. Okay, I think I found something.
When you use your camera on your phone.
Sweet, but not as sweet as my baby. Honey's a treat, but it can't compete with my baby. I'm the envy of every guy in town, and they all envy me because they know I found. No, the sweetest thing inside of heaven. The sweetest thing inside of heaven. The sweetest thing inside of heaven. Blue skies are fair, not as fair as my baby. My baby. Diamonds are rare, but they can't compare with my baby. My baby. If I lose her, I'm gonna lose a lot. So I try hard to please her, but I know I've got. No, I've got the sweetest thing inside of heaven. The sweetest thing inside of heaven. The sweetest thing inside of heaven. Oh, I love her so. I never let her go. No one can steal this love I feel for my baby. My baby. Others feel the light I feel like my baby. My baby. She brought love like a miracle to me. And if she's not an angel, then she's got to be. Got to be the sweetest thing inside of me. 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 That is a sweet very sweet. My baby, my baby. Diamonds are rare, but they just can't compare with my baby. My baby.
Let me see if I can find something on the senators.
All right, you want to make money in real.
Okay, I found something on the 70s. Just got to start looking deeper. You feel me? 1959. It doesn't matter. Okay, that was the Senators. That's all I can find. All right, we're going to let it go. And
25 years of love.
But they did also did On and Off.
Okay.
Yeah, On and Off. Now, Robert Sinclair, he led that.
Okay. Do you know any of those guys still around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sinclair's around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I in touch with the presidents, man. Can you put me in touch with the president?
Sure, man. All I know, I can get in contact with Robert Sinclair.
Yes, that's fine.
He can bring up.
That's the dude that sung at Uncle Bobby.
Okay, no,
Robert Sinclair.
I definitely would do that.
I thought it said Isaac, but it's
I'll
Robert.
call him tonight and let him know. Okay. And give you his numbers, and you can go with that.
Now, I want to appeal to anybody who's watching this. If you guys went to any of the Choice 4 shows and have any photos you can share, because hey, we need to continue in this library of photos because it's hard finding photos from that time, man. I'm telling you.
And drawing. Yeah, but I was really surprised when the guy sent you those. I've never seen those photos before. The
ones that was Augie Osborne. Augie used to shoot a lot of entertainment shots, so you know. Wow.
Boy, if there's anybody else out there that have any, just send them in. Because I'm on short time in this life of mine, so I'd like to get a view on them before I go out of here.
Tell me, Duval, you the last one. You the last of the Mohicans, bro.
We are the eyewitnesses to this music and everything that was happening during that time, and we at least want to have make some homage to those people who are around to remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
so that's why it's so important that we continue to archive and do what we're doing. And
I'd like to give a shout out to all the artists that are now performing, and even the young artists and the artists of that pioneered here in Washington D.C. and give them the utmost respect for what they've done for our city and what they're still doing. Yes. So to all you entertainers from the DMV,
shout out from the Choice 4.
Do what you gotta do.
DC, Baltimore, and even Richmond.
Right. I didn't know too many acts coming out of Richmond back then.
Well,
but I knew who? Lonnie Liston. You're performing Lonnie Liston Smith. Right. Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, man. I love this, man. Maybe we can do a part 2 something.
Anytime you're ready, brother. Anytime you're ready. Now you guys are our first DC vocal group. So we're just getting started with this. So, you guys are the first vocal group. So we spoke to the Unifics, so hopefully we can get that happening soon. But Bob, what's that? Funk and Soul covers?
Yeah, Funk and Soul covers of the 70s.
Okay, cool. I'm going to have to
pretty big book, man. It's like every artist is in here. A lot of artists.
On Amazon? Can I get it from Amazon?
I'm sure you can.
Where'd you get yours?
Smithsonian.
Oh, you get it from Smithsonian.
I'll go down to Smithsonian.
African American History Cultural Center.
I mean, hey, look, that's where I'll get it then.
I went down there and I said, what? And I opened, somebody told me, said, Bob, I saw the group in a book. And we're on page 131.
Really? Yeah, sure. There we are.
Ted, is that what you posted? Remember you said about a write-up about the choice?
I called them about that. That was me. They called Uncle Bob.
No, I have an article.
Me and my wife, we was down there and I saw
it. Cool. I did an interview with that magazine.
Well, I'm getting that, brother. I'm definitely getting that book soon. Greg, can you see it?
With that famous fish island.
I can't read it, but I can see it.
Oh yeah, I can't read it, but I can see it.
If I send it to you, then you can blow it up and read it.
No, I'm gonna get my own, brother. But look, don't let that book get out of your hand, man. You might not get it back.
That's right.
Don't lend it out. Now, I do need some scans of some of those photographs, some high quality scans.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, like, I even front you the funds for it. You take it to Kinko's and have them scan it for you.
Well, I scanned some at the CVS actually. They have machines
wherever. Hey, look, anything is better than what I have. Right, now, I can restore anything that you have. If you got some stuff, old stuff that need to be restored, I can hook you up. But hey, man, this has been great, man. I mean, really.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you guys got a chance to meet Greg.
Greg, you the man.
When he was out there. I mean, out of the classics. At the classics. Did you ever?
We sang not Tiffany's. We sang at the classics with the Barcades.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Sang in New York with these as well.
Yeah, we sang with the Barcades.
They stole one of my kickbacks.
I just got to tell you, man. They came and stole all the DC talent.
They had Vernon Burch.
I know. I remember. Yeah, Vernon passed.
He passed about 3 or 4 or 5 months ago. I went to his.
I thought it was longer than that.
No. I just went to Vernon Burch's. Passed about maybe 4 months ago.
Okay.
Out here in right out here in Capitol Heights somewhere.
Wasn't he doing something? He was doing religious music mostly.
Vernon?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know he was singing with the young senator. I mean, playing with the young senators for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I think him and Jimmy Dugan are cousins.
Okay. Now, did you know Skip Pitts?
That name sounds familiar.
He's the one who did the Wah-Wah solo on Shaft.
Oh, I heard about it. He's from D.C.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
His uncle used to own the Pitts Motor Inn.
Okay, we sang up there too.
Yeah,
look. We sang up there. That's where Walter Jackson discovered us.
Okay.
And so, he had that at the Pitts Motor Hotel.
Yeah, Pitts Motor.
So we were singing up there, and Walter Jackson, he would go perform up there. So we were doing Just My Imagination by the Temptations. So, Walter Jackson had this great baritone voice of his. So he's going to show Bobby how he should sing Just My Imagination. Right?
You should know this from the beginning.
So you know, Eddie Kendricks did that, and it's a beautiful falsetto. And Bobby was singing it in.
In wonder.
The young senators, not the senators. The young senators from DC. Old school, 1970. Documenting all the DC groups, the young senators, the soft tongue, love tongue, Brenda and the Tabulations, the National Force. Deep in the jungle of DC. Oh man. Yeah. We documenting history right here on the Streets Finest podcast. You feel me? For sure.
A falsetto natural.
Falsetto natural.
Well, no, it's like right in between. Okay, whatever. And so he showed Bobby how to sing it, and so he sang it like in operatic type. Each day through my window, I watch her and shit. I'm like, and so Bobby Gatlin did it that night, and we said, "What the hell are you doing?" But that was so funny. That was at the Pitts Motor Hotel. and then what's the other place down there? Jimmy McPhail?
Oh, Jimmy McPhail, yeah. Oh, no,
that's a Blakeburg?
It was on Blakeburg Road, yeah.
Right.
Okay, whose club was right there across from down there from Harrison?
Ed Murphy.
Ed Murphy's. Yeah.
Yep. Ed Murphy.
Yep. Ed Murphy.
That was great. What's the name of the club on Kenilworth Avenue? It was a small club.
Parkway Avenue.
It may have. I forgot the name.
It's Parkway.
It's in between East Capitol and Eastern Avenue.
Sheriff Road.
Was it Squire?
There was a club down there, East Capitol. No, East Capitol Street.
No, in between, it was on Kenilworth Avenue. In between East Capitol and Eastern, right in the middle.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was saying that. I think it was converted to a club.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Okay.
I'm not talking about the Quonset. I mean, not the Quonset.
Quonset on Branch Avenue.
I'm thinking about Benny Road.
Talking about the Chateau?
I know we said Captain Jack's.
Captain Jack.
Captain Jack.
The Chateau.
I forgot to tell you that Captain Jack was our debut.
Yeah, Captain Jack's
was our debut, and it was on the.
It was right. It was on Coral Hill.
Coral Hill.
Right there, Captain Jack's. I know Captain Jack's. Yeah.
Captain Jack's is top of the hill.
Down in the basement.
And then it turned to Marlboro Pike.
Right.
Yeah.
Captain Jack's. Yeah, that was our debut.
It was just before you got to Iverson Mall.
Oh no! You wait from there. No.
Yeah, Forestville Mall.
You go straight on out Bennings Road till it ends. I mean, Bennings Road.
You go up the hill.
You're right. I'm thinking about Branch Avenue. You're right.
Right there, Marlboro. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like as soon as you pass, it was past Ridge Road.
Exactly.
Right. And it was just before you got to Pennsylvania Avenue, whatever that little intersection.
So you could take a right and it turned to Alabama Avenue.
Right.
But if you came straight up Benny Road, it ended at the top of the hill.
It was also like it was Marlboro Pike and Southern Avenue, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All that run together.
Right there. I know exactly where it was.
That was our debut.
Captain Jack.
Wow.
Oh man, this is wonderful. Yeah, boy. I had talked to Greg Cook, and I got to get in contact with him. He was going through some issues medically. And I like to give my condolences and my well wishes to him.
I tried to call him a couple of times. LeBron.
From the new leaders. Did you hear that? Let's see if we can pull something up from the new leaders. Okay, I don't see nothing of the new leaders. This is the president. This is my dream. My dream world.
At last, little kids can play after dark without being afraid. At last, what happens to you now? Somebody cares. And I hope someday, Lord, things will be that way. This is my dream. This is my dream. At last, when the wars of the world have ended, and peace has come to everyone. The crime and poverty has ceased to be.
Okay, okay, some more of the presidents that was working and maybe discovered and was written music by Van McCoy.
So I want to just get his voice. We don't know if
I'll try to get in contact with him.
Okay.
That's my buddy.
Because we're doing the same thing with the Unifics we doing with you guys. We'll do the same thing with the Unifics.
Yeah, I don't know how you can get in contact with Michelle.
LeBron can get in touch with him.
Okay.
I spoke with him the other day. So he can get in touch with him.
God.
But hey man, like this has been a pleasure, man, like having you guys on.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. Nice meeting you. Appreciate working with you.
Yeah.
Let me just say before we go, I really have respect for you guys. I loved the music back in the day. You're So Right For Me. That was my song.
That's your favorite.
I love the version of When You're Young and in Love, and like I was telling Grover earlier, it's just an honor for me to be a part of this and to have. And that's the thing. Grover and I, we do these things because we want to like the people who meant something to Washington D.C. And you guys really a big part of the history of this city. And Grover and I just want to thank you for all your contributions musically and everything you've done.
And thank you so much. I'll always be, tied to you guys.
Oh yeah.
Just
We
fortunate
we go back. We get a history.
to just be connected, and I don't know, just to have been around when you guys made your first recording. You know, I feel honored to have been there.
Yeah, you were there.
But Ted, I got to give you this tribute here. You know, I got to, you know, I mean,
that's me. What's it? That's me. 1, 2, 3. Fourth one up. Fourth row up on the right.
Okay.
I think the Olympics. I see. Well, yep, fourth one up
On the end.
on the end.
All right.
Where are you, Ted?
Is it Petey on that same row? Is that Petey?
Petey is one.
There is.
Yeah, he's
on the first Ted.
Right.
We're going from left to right. Petey's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fifth.
Fifth or is it fourth?
The front the left.
From you is fifth.
Right.
What about Alonzo Hart? Where is he?
Alonzo Hart is right. If you go all the way to looking at it from the front left, he is 1, 2, 3 rows. I would say 3 from the top.
3 from the top.
Right.
Hey, that's Alonzo right there.
Yes, Alonzo right here. Alonzo Hart. Sang with okay. He sang with the Stradios.
Right.
Okay, two over from me. That's Jerry Cummins. He sang with Harold Melvin and the Blue Note.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. He sang with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Okay.
So what's Alonzo's number? Can you see his number?
I can't see his number, but he's passed away.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and matter of fact, the guy at the very top, two up behind Alonzo, he just passed away last week. I gotta go to his funeral. Larry Wheeler. Sorry, we're leaving here like this.
Yeah, man, we gotta get. I'm glad we got divorces, man.
Yeah.
I mean, kids can read about you guys, but hey, when they can actually see you and hear you, man, that makes a big difference.
Yeah, but look. Okay, I think I was pretty good at this sport here. You know, I was a good football player. Some great things. But let me tell you, to this day, we were playing McKinley Tech, and I came back across the back of the hill and dropped the pass right in the end zone because I looked up and you remember Curtis Thompson played with the.
I remember playing right back. It came before me, but I remember his name, Curtis Thompson.
He was like a pro in high school. He had that size. He's about 6'3", 230, running back. I'm gonna tell you, he played behind him. Lonnie Perry played behind him.
I was there when Lonnie was there. Lonnie was a year ahead of me.
Okay,
so
well,
I was there when Lonnie was there.
Right. Well, anyway, Lonnie Perry played behind Curtis Thompson.
Well, and Curtis was that good, and I could see.
Oh, Curtis, he was phenomenal.
I never saw him. Anyway, I heard about him.
Anyway, I looked over because he's playing live. I'm coming across. I took my eye off the ball and I dropped it. And to this day, here it is, 60 years later. Ted, we could have went to the championship if you had a cooked ball. I mean, to this day, and I'm like, come on, man. What about all the rest of
you gotta eat that.
Catches and touchdowns they made? They said, Ted, that don't mean nothing.
You dropped the big one.
You dropped that one pass.
Yeah.
I love it. And, I just have a great time. It's just so much memories in that. But we did go to
every time I used to see you along the street, man, and you was going trying out for something, man. I mean, like some football league. I see you, man. You was always some sport, man.
And I done tried out for 2, 3, 4 different NFL teams. I signed with the Redskins.
I remember
in 7. Signed with them. I signed with the Giants in 81.
Mm-hmm. 77 and 81.
Receiver. And it's just things I look back on and said, hey,
you did.
I give it. So now I'm out there at my age playing baseball. At my age, and I feel it when I come home at night. Oh God! But no,
that's me when I play basketball.
Yeah, and that's what's in life. Life is too short, man, and I try to keep my health as much as possible.
Yeah.
And
we definitely, man, appreciate you guys coming on, sharing your stories, your memories.
Priceless.
As we always say, man, I mean, the 70s, the late 60s and 70s up to the mid 70s, was just a magical time in this city. I mean, there was somebody coming to town like every other day. There was young people playing music, Center Parks, Showmobile, Ambassadors. You know, I mean, there was just so much music out there, man.
Hey, I'll tell you, you know, those are good times. I'm not saying that kids today they have their good times, their way of having good times, and back then, but it was not that much violence involved in what we did. You know,
the music today is great. So
you know, what I don't like is that, you know, you can be riding down the street and you got your windows down and you are elderly folks, and these young folks are pulling up there playing all this music with all the language with it, and they're playing it all loud. I'm like, oh, kids in the car. I don't like that disrespect to the elders, should I say.
Well, I think it's part of their growth as well. You know, they've gone away from a lot of that now.
Oh.
You know, Ice-T was, you know, accused of slandering the police department and urging people to, you know, fight with the police.
But I'm talking about
it's kind of part of
I'm
the growth because they've moved into an area with their artistry improves and music improves.
Well, all this, you know, all these, I'm going to be very, very blunt with it. Bitches and hoes and you know, that type of thing. You know, it's too glamorified with the bling blings, and it's not a reality to a lot of people. And it gives them the idea, well, how can I get what they've got? Same. Sometimes it can be a bad influence, but
that kind of going away from it though, because like I think the industry or they're going away from there and they're pointing at like Bruno Mars.
Yo, he's great. You know, he's a consummate empire. He's
this guy. What do you think of Bruno Mars? How do you like him as an artist? I mean, like I think he's one of the few that's taking it forward. I mean,
yes.
I can't. You know, my only thing is I can't tell. Like we were talking about earlier, if it's technology, how much technology is involved?
I think he's one who can do it without the technology.
He does it with
that's what a lot of people say. I'm not
so talent.
I'm not so sure.
Oh no, I know you.
I saw Bruno live at the MGM when he was here, and he was phenomenal. I mean, he was no auto-tune. He was a musician. He could sing. He could dance. He was a total rank.
Mm-hmm.
I think of all of the artists, the new artists out there now, I agree with Grover. For me personally, it's like Bruno, man. He at least he is a musician.
And and Anderson .Paak
and can sing his butt off. He can sing his butt off.
Have you heard him? I hear him sing "Fellow."
Oh, he can tear that.
I want to hear it.
He can sing. What's that group he sings with now?
Silk Sonic.
Silk Sonic. Oh my God, that video they had.
Anderson .Paak.
Oh man, Silk Sonic.
Keep the door open. And who produced that? Boosie Collins.
That's good. That's good.
So it's supposed to be good.
It's very clean.
All these artists from the past.
I mean, I can clearly see the influences. I can see James. I can see Prince. I can see Michael. I can see all kinds of folk, man.
Yeah, they're pulling from everybody.
Jackie Wilson.
Oh yeah.
And then
but one thing I appreciate about Bruno is that he at least acknowledges the people who he stole from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He acknowledges.
Not stole. Let's say borrowed.
He doesn't try to act like he came up with it by himself. He understands that you know there are other people that had this music before, and he tribute to these people through his own music. That's what I really appreciate about him.
Did you see this? This I don't know. It's a video that he put out. Oh, this concert. I think it's on Netflix or one of them, where he did it in New York, and I think he did a free concert, giving out the different tickets to the show. We went around the neighborhoods and. It was so nice. It's on Netflix or YouTube. It is, man, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. That man is, I'm gonna say, it's like phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I gotta see Bruno.
To me, he is the future of music.
He loved coming to NGM.
It's wonderful.
You know, we have never got out of here under an hour, so you guys are in good company. But that's what happens when you just have a conversation. It's just a conversation. And,
great history.
We need to work with more, just music conversations. So I really appreciate this, guys. And if it's someone or some act that I didn't give homage to, I like to say I'm old. I can't remember everybody.
Well, Ted,
they can always put it in the chat. They can put it in the chat later. I just love the industry. I love the music. I love to watch the people that put the time in it, because what you put in it is what you get out of it.
Yes. And that's with anything.
That's a word to the wise.
I tell my son that.
They're working hard.
Is what you get out of it.
How hard you study and what you put into your studies is what's going to come out on that test.
Okay. If we miss anything, like Ted was saying, count it to our heads and not to our heart. That's a cliche for the young folks to pick up on.
All right. All right, guys. Look, you guys hang in there, and DC is always proud of you. East is proud of you.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Rest in heaven, Uncle Bobby.
Northeast DC, where you guys are?
Northeast.
Yeah, so did I. So
I'm originally from South. I lived on Capitol Hill, Southwest.
Well, I moved to Southeast later, but I grew up in Capitol Hill. Capitol Hill was the hood.
Yeah.
I went to a school they used to call Harbor High Junior High School.
Harbor High.
And I went to Elliott.
I didn't know they call Harbor High.
Junior High.
Wow.
Wow. Roberta Flack.
Oh yeah, Roberta Flack. She was our special. Greg, he saw it before I did. I saw it the other day. I watched it the other day. What? Roberta Flack special on PBS. Oh, I missed it. It's still long. I wonder if because she used to be my music teacher over at Brown Junior High. Well, that's an honor, man, to have studied the music. Yeah. I heard she was a little sick for a minute. I don't know if she recovered. Yeah. Wow. Did you have fun with her? Oh, no. All I remember her.
She was your teacher.
What did I?
Yeah, I think she bond.
You said you have a bond with her? No. Do you have a perform? Oh, no. Remember, she was always at Mr. Henry's, and actually, even while she was teaching, she was going. And I guess on the weekend, performing at Mr. Henry's. Wow. Well, along with what's his name? Donnie Hathaway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
right. Yeah. But when they went to
so she's older than them.
Donnie arranged some of the Unific songs. You know that? No, I didn't know that. Yeah. No, I did not know that. Yep. Well, that's something, Greg. And
that's why they were so good. You know.
But I am in contact with them and let you know. And also Robert Sinclair of Anacostia and
the president.
Independence. Not the Independence. President. Okay.